average velocity versus instantaneous velocity. What's the difference? I'm Ben, this is Physics or Bust. Average velocity for an object is the change in displacement divided by the change in time it took to complete that displacement. Now, since we're dealing with displacement, the path that's taken really doesn't matter. All that matters is the final position and the initial position. Because we're dealing with displacement and not distance, we also know that the direction does matter. So if you move 5 meters left and then 5 meters right, you end up with a 0 displacement. So then no matter what amount of time it took to do that 5 meters left and 5 meters right, you'd have an average velocity of 0, because it'd be 0 meters divided by however many seconds, which is always going to be 0. Or let's say you travel for 10 hours in a random path going all over the place, miles and miles and miles, but you only end up 500 meters east of where you started. In that case, your average velocity for that trip would be 500 meters east divided by 10 hours, so you'd be at a 50 meter per hour, or 0.0138 meters per second, east velocity. Or you can take my car, for example. It arrives back at the same spot every day. So no matter how fast I went throughout my day, my average velocity from one day to the next over a 24-hour period is just going to be 0, because there's 0 displacement from start to finish. Instantaneous velocity, on the other hand, is trying to look at the velocity at an instant of time. Mathematically, to do that, we can't have the change in time to be 0, because otherwise the answer becomes undefined. You take any number divided by 0, you get undefined. So it has to have some small amount of time, and the smaller you get, the better for an actual instantaneous velocity. So let's say you were traveling in a perfect circle. As you get closer and closer to your delta t being 0, you get closer to the straight line distance between your start and stop as being a line that is actually tangent to the circle. And that's what we're really looking for, is that tangent line. Now, if a cop pulls you over and you try to argue that your average velocity was under the speed limit, chances are that's not going to get you out of a ticket, because your instantaneous velocity is what police officers care about. Hope that helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember, keep asking questions. I'll see you on the next video.